My name is Alicia Williams, and I'm Vice President of the Community Development and Policy Studies Division at the Federal Reserve Bank of Chicago. And on behalf of the Federal Reserve Bank, I would like to welcome everyone to the Minority Capital Access Forum. I would also like to acknowledge our partners in this event: the Asian Pacific American Chamber of Commerce, the Michigan Black Chamber of Commerce, the Michigan Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, the Michigan Minority Supplier Development Council, and the Michigan Small Business Development Center. I'd also like to acknowledge all the business people in the room. It looks to me from the registration list that about 2/3 of you are business people, and that's a tremendous turnout. Many of you are familiar with the Federal Reserve Bank, and hopefully you know about the Community Development Policy Studies Division, or CDPS for short. CDPS's principal mission is to support the Fed's economic growth objectives by promoting fair access to financial services and researching issues that impact the financial health of small businesses and households in low and moderate income communities. We also provide technical assistance to assist financial institutions in meeting their CRA and fair lending objectives. We're really excited about today's program and hope that you are too. Working with the Chambers of Commerce, we have a great lineup of panelists and moderators who will tell us about the work they've been doing to support businesses in Detroit. There's been a lot going on in terms of bank commitments, nonprofit lending, and other investments to support Detroit small businesses, and it's worth sharing this information with you, as well as thinking through what more we all can do. What makes this conversation regarding resources for businesses particularly important is the backdrop against which it is taking place. While there is much effort being deployed to expand the overall entrepreneurial and business ecosystem in Detroit, we know from the data that financing continues to remain a challenge for minority-owned businesses in communities in Detroit and its surrounding areas, including lending programs that are guaranteed by the SBA. The problem is nationwide. In a study we recently completed on small business health, we found about 1/5 of minority-owned businesses, 21%, achieved above average or excellent designations in terms of the financial health of their businesses. However, our reason for meeting today is not to just talk about problems that business owners face in Detroit. We want to talk about solutions. We want to talk about opportunities. The goal of this meeting is to help lift up and illuminate the strategies to help funders, technical assistance providers, investors, and other resource providers connect with you. We have structured the first panel this morning in the spirit of a focus group or town hall discussion, if you will. That is, what we've done is bring together people who represent financial organizations and lenders that have made a financial commitment to supporting small business in Detroit, as well as panelists who work closely with minority business owners or consult with larger lenders. We're going to ask them to share what they are learning from their work. They're going to engage each other, build off of each other's experiences and insights, and they will answer questions from the moderator and you, the audience. During the lunch session, we'll hear how the Chambers of Commerce can also help build the connections between financing organizations and you, the business owners. This may be the first time that each of the heads of the Black, Asian, Hispanic, and African Caribbean chambers in Michigan are assembled as a part of the same panel. Mary Kramer, the publisher of Crane's Detroit Business, will serve as moderator. Finally, after lunch, Those of you who are interested will have a chance to meet individually with bankers and community-based lenders and ask more specific questions about small business financing. And for everyone else, including those of you who finish your conversations with the lenders, we have an exceptional panel of training experts who will work directly with different types of business owners. These panelists will talk about what they do, how you can tap their expertise, and how you can help succeed when, and they can help you succeed when approaching providers of capital. In closing, we've titled today's event a forum, and there's a reason why. The idea of a forum is to encourage the exchange of perspectives. We are expecting a lot of conversation between panelists and between the panelists and members of the audience. We hope that the discussions that take place through this interaction generate new insights, clarify existing challenges, and encourage organizations that can create solutions to take action. Moreover, I encourage you to stay throughout the day to take advantage of the information that the experts have to offer and to take advantage of the networking opportunities to grow your business. Thank you. So before I turn it over to Ken Harris, just a few housekeeping items. So if you haven't found them already, the restrooms are out the door, down the hall, and then you make a left. Don't make a right. I think that's the balcony, so you don't want to do that. Also, on your table, there's a key for internet access if you need to access the internet, because everybody has iPads, iPhones, Kindles, whatever. So that's on your table. And then also, I'm going to mention that you have cards there to write down your questions. And so someone will be picking those up and questions that you will ask of our distinguished guests today. So I'm going to turn it over to Ken. Thank you.